Hello friends, welcome to the 47th session of Hybris tutorial. In this session, we are going to learn how to create a new item type which extends the existing item type, right? So we need to create a new item type which will extend the existing item type, and we will be seeing what is the use of this deployment table, right? So what is my requirement? So requirement is requirement is we need to create a new item type which extends existing item type, right? And we need to declare two new attributes inside the newly created item type, right? And then you will see that once we create that new item type which exists extends the existing item type, you will find that guys, in that new item type it will inherit the attributes of the existing item type as well. We are going to show you. Then we will also learn the importance of deployment table. What is the use of this deployment table? How the deployment table is used in the item type? We will see that concept as well, right? So I hope guys this video will be very useful for you. You would need such type of requirement very frequently in your project task as well, where guys you would need to create a new item type which extends the existing item type, right? And then there you need to understand the importance of the deployment table as well. So this is my requirement. So for this, what I will do, so I will take this as a existing item type. If I can just show you in our HSC, you can see that my custom item type, right? My custom items, right? This is the table which is already there in my DB. So this is already there. So now what I will do, I will create another item type, right? So I am creating another item type, right, which will extend this one only. So I will write my custom child item. So this is the first item I have created, my custom child item, right? Auto create is equal to true and generate is equal to true. But here I am writing extends. I am saying this should extends the this one only, my custom item. This is extending the my custom item only, right? So this is the one, and here I am writing my custom children items. So this is the name of the deployment table, and of course I will change the type code as well because this should be the unique, right? So this is the unique one, and here I will be declaring the attributes attribute 3 and attribute 4, right? We will see that in this table on as well, we will see the attribute 1 and 2 as well because this is extending the my custom item, this one as well. So that's why it will inherit the properties of attribute 1 and attribute 2 as well. So we will see that as well. This is the one type of item type we create. Second is we will not declare the item type. So what will be the scenario if we don't declare the item type or declare the deployment table? What will be the difference? So I am writing over here my custom child item, right? Here I will write uh, item 1. This is the one, and it is again extending the my custom item, right? And here I am writing auto create is equal to true, but I'm not mentioning the deployment table. So we will see whether this will work or not, but we will check this. Okay, so here I'm giving the attribute as 5 and 6. So these are the attributes present inside this. We will see how it is behaving, right? And then what we will do, we will create one more item type, right? One more item type, this one, my custom child item 2, right? And there what I will do, I will again extend this my custom item type, but here I will write auto create is equal to false, right? Generate is equal to false. We will see what is the difference it will create, right? So these are the all scenarios. So here I am creating a new item type, which is extending the existing item type, my custom item. We have taken the three scenarios. One scenario is we are using the deployment table as well, right? And auto create is equal to true. We will see how it will behave. Second is we will not be using the deployment table in my custom children item one, right? But we will be using auto create is equal to true and generate is equal to true. We will see whether it will work or not. Third one is we are not using auto create. We are using auto create is equal to false, generate is equal to false, and we are not using the deployment table at all. So we will see whether all these things will work or it will not work. So for this, we have declared these item types. So let's try to build our project and let's see whether the build is successful or not. So for that, what I will do, firstly, I will bring my server down, right? I'm bringing my server down and I will just perform the install command. So this install command will take some time, and in case there are some errors, we will see those errors as well. So guys, now you can see this build is breaking and it is breaking on the my custom child item 2, right? So it is saying this attribute 7 is not valid. So why it is not a valid? Because if you see, right, if you see my custom child item 2, here we are saying auto create is equal to false. So we need to make this auto create as a true, right? So and generate we can keep it as a false or true, then I think it should work. So now we will try to build our project again. So it means if we are extending this my custom item, right, we can skip the declaration of deployment table, right? But we have to do auto create is equal to true, right? So this is the thing we need to take care of. Then I will build my project again and we will see whether any new error is coming or not. So let's wait for the build to get completed, and in case any error comes, I will show you that error as well. But for now, our concept should be we can skip the deployment table, right, part in case any item type is extending the existing item type. But in case any item type is not extending any existing item type, then deployment table is a must part. But if it is extending any existing item type, then a deployment table can be skipped, but auto create is equal to true is the must part. So let's wait for the install to get finished, then we will see the next topics. So guys, now you can see build is successful. It means we should have a concept now that if we are declaring any item type, then auto create is equal to true is the must condition, right? We can skip declaring the deployment table, but auto create is equal to true should be the must condition. So this is the thing we need to take care of. So my build is now successful. Now I will bring my server up. So once the server is up, then we will see that how these item types will look like. So for example, if I will try to search, select star from my custom child item, what will be the corresponding deployment table? Will this will be the deployment table, or is there any other deployment table will be there? Right. Similarly, when I will search for this item type, which will be the corresponding table, right, in the SQL query section, which will be the corresponding table name, because over here I have not declared any table name. So we will be seeing all these concepts now. So for this I will bring my server up. So you can see I am bringing my server up using the command hybris server.bat. So this will take around 15 minutes for the server to come up. So let's wait for the server to come up, then we will quickly perform the system update. So guys, while I was bringing my server up, so this is the error I am getting. So it is saying that I am using the duplicate deployment table, right? So it is saying that I am using the duplicate deployment code 10,022. Then I try to search why this error is coming, because we had used this type code is equal to 10,022. So it is saying that any other item type is already using this item type. So this type code. So I try to search in the code, and you can see this is the same. This is already been used by some other item type. So what we will do, we will change this type code, right? I will just change this type code to 10,028, right? And then I will just search whether this 10,028 is also being used by some other item type or not. Then we will bring our server up again. So you can see it is also used by some other item types. So what we will do, we will try to use this 11,000, right, 28. So I think this should work. So let's try to search this as well, and then we will follow our next steps. You can see that this is not being used by any other item type. So I hope this will work. So what we will do, we will bring our server up again. So we will bring our server up again. So I will just firstly stop this server. So you can see I have stopped this server, and I will bring my server up again, and I will let you know in case any other error comes. But this will take around 15 minutes for the server to come up. So guys, now you can see server has come up. Now I will quickly open the HSC, and we will try to search our newly created item types. So you will see that still the newly created item types will not be present because we have not performed the system update, right? So this item type we had already created. So this is the first item type which we have created. So let's try to search whether it is present over here or not. So I will just search this, select star from my custom children item. So you can see it is not present over here, and it is showing us this red strip. It means all the other item types will also not be present. I can search for this as well for you. So I will just search this as well. So you will see that this is also not present, and the red strip is coming. So it means we need to perform the system update. So how we will perform the system update? I will go to the platform, then I will go to the update, and there I will just select the update running system, right? I will unselect other options, and I will click on the update button. So in this way, system update gets started, and this system update will take around 15 minutes to get finished, right? So let's wait for the system update to get finished, then we will see whether the tables have been created or not. So guys, now you can see now the system update has been finished successfully. Over here as well, you can see system update has been finished successfully. Now we will try to search our newly created item types, different type of item types, how they are looking. So I will just write a very simple query, select star from, right? I will write select star from the first item type which we had created. And if you remember this is the first item type which we had created. This is extending the my custom item, right? This is extending, but it has its own deployment table, right? So we will try to search this, and we will see how it is looking. So you can see it has an attribute 1 2 3 and 4, right? It has a attribute 1 2 3 and 4. Why it has 1 2 and 3 and 4? It has its own 3 and 4 attribute, but since it is extending this my custom item, and my custom item had 1 and 2 attribute, that is why it has 1 2 3 and 4 attribute. I hope this is clear to you. So guys, I hope this my custom child item skeleton is clear to you. So it is very clear that because we have declared our own deployment table in my custom child item, right? We have it declared our own table. That is why in the SQL query, we are getting this table name, right? And even in the search result, we are getting just like attribute 1, attribute 2, attribute 3 and attribute 4. Why are 1 and 2? Because these are coming from the my custom item, right? These are coming from my custom item, right? So this thing should be clear to you. Now the interesting part comes in this my custom child item 1 and child item 2. Why child item 1 and child item 2? Please carefully notice that both for child item 1 and child item 2 we don't have any deployment table. We don't have any separate table, right? So how this will behave, because item 1 has attribute 5 and 6, at item 2 has 7 and 8, right? So this is the independent table where it has 3 and 4 attribute. Now I will try to search in the my custom child item 1 and it is extending my custom item. So you will be surprised that it will have attribute of parent plus child item 1 and item 2. You can see, if I just see, you can see backend. In the backend it is firing a query on my custom items only. It is firing a query on my custom item table only, right? In the my custom table we will have attribute 5, 6, 7 and 8 both, because 7 and this item 2 is also extending the same, so it is creating these items in the parent item type only. So let's see what are the attributes we are finding over here. So it is basically, once you are firing a query on my custom child item 1, it is basically query making a query on this table only. And in this table you can see we do have attribute 1, we do have attribute 2. Of course these are coming from the parent one only, from the my custom item only. In the my custom item only we had these attribute and attribute 1 and 2, right? 3 and 4 will not come because it is belonging to a different deployment table, right? So then we have a attribute 1, 2, and then 5 attribute is there. Attribute 5, attribute 6, 7 and 8 both are here. So you can see attribute 5, 6, 7 and 8 both are here, because this is also extending the same my custom item, and it also doesn't have its own deployment table. That is why it will also create its attributes into this parent item only. So I hope this is clear to you. If I search for this as well, so you will again see that if I search for my custom child item 2, right, so you will see that again it is making query on the same parent item table, right? And it will have again attributes, attribute 1 and 2 of parent, right? Item attribute 5 and 6 for the child item 1, and 7 and 8 for this child item 2, right? So I hope guys this is clear to you how system is behaving in these scenarios. So it means guys we should be now agreeing that if we have a deployment table associated with any item type, if we have a deployment table associated with any item type, so then it will be directly searching the data from the same table only. Otherwise it will be searching on the parent table, right? So it means searching will be faster if we declare the deployment table. I think you all should agree on this statement. So guys, I hope these concepts are clear to you and you will be using these concepts very frequently in your projects as well. And guys, if you like this video, do share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching. Bye.